Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, hello! Welcome, friends. I'm Miss Patty of the Warren Newport Public Library in Gurnee, Illinois. Thank you for stopping by. You've come at the perfect time to hear about the craft of today. Do you see this? Do you know what this is? Well, it's a space shuttle, and you can make a glider of this space shuttle for your craft today. But first, I want to tell you a story about a very famous astronaut, and her name is Dr. Mae Jemison, and she was the first African-American woman in space aboard the space shuttle. So, this is the book I want to share with you today, Mae Among the Stars, and we're going to go back to when Mae was a little girl, okay? Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Mae Among the Stars, written by Roda Ahmed, illustrations by Stasia Burrington, published by Harper and Imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. And so it begins. There's Mae as a little girl. Little Mae was a dreamer. They say that dreamers never succeed, but little Mae was different. One day, Mae was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. Her mother says, "What will you tell them, Mae?" "I will tell them I want to see Earth." Okay. So they went outside. That's her father and her mother. "This is Earth, Mae," her mother said. "The flowers, the grass, the forest, the mountains. We live on Earth." "I know," she said, "but I want to see Earth from out there." "That's an amazing plan, little Mae. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from outer space." "An astronaut? Do you think I could do that?" Oh, and then her mother gives her very wise advice. "Of course you can, little Mae, if you can dream it, if you believe it, and if you work hard for it, anything is possible." Isn't that great advice? So Mae asked her mom to take her to the library, and she got books about space and about astronauts. Lots of things you can learn from books in the library, right? And after dinner, oh, look what she did. Mae drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains, and then she used cardboard boxes. So here's the rocket. She has a helmet for herself, and can you see? There, she made a helmet for her little cat, so it could go into outer space too. Very creative. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You'll find a way, Mae, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible. Remember that." But space is so far away. And what do they have here? Yeah, it's a telescope, so they can look at the stars and the planets. "It's closer than you think, little Mae, and you may get there sooner than you think." And Mae grew up in the late 1950s. That night, Mae had a happy dream. Oh, look, she's in space. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. There's Earth. The next morning, Mae told her parents all about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone. So she's calling Grandma, and she's telling her neighbor at the grocery store, and she even told her cat. And every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. She was so excited about being an astronaut. So here we are at school. In the classroom, Miss Bell, her teacher, told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. "Today," she said, "we are all going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first?" So this guy says, "I want to be a firefighter." And she says, "I want to be a teacher." He says, "I want to be a football player." And she says, I want to be a mom. She's holding a baby. And this is May. And May said, I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. And then all the kids started laughing at her. And Miss Bell asked, May, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you. What did May say? And May said, I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut. Good for you, May. But May felt disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window, and her world turned blue and cold, and nothing was the way it should be, it used to be. And at home, May started crying. Miss Bell said, I can't become an astronaut. What a silly thing to say, said her mother. She told me I should be a nurse instead, said May. Her mom wiped away her tears. My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her. Of course I believed her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space. There you go. That's the encouragement she needed. Thank you, Mom. I promise when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship. Yes, good idea. Her mom took her by the hand, and they started dancing. Oh, the cat's even dancing here. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. Can you say that with me? If I can dream it, and you say, if I can dream it. If I can believe in it, and you say, if I can believe in it. And if I work hard for it, and you say, if I work hard for it, anything is possible. Very good. Remember that. May went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space, and she waved to her mom and dad on Earth. The end. Wasn't that a great story? Remember what her mother and father told her? Let's say it together again. If you dream it, if you believe in it, and if you work hard for it, anything is possible. And that goes for you kids, and that goes for you adults too. It's never too late. All right. In the back of the book is some information about Dr. Mae Jemison. So she was born in 1956 in Alabama, but when she was 3, she and her parents moved to Chicago, and she graduated from Morgan Park High School in Chicago, and she was only 16. Most people are a lot older than that. And then she went to Stanford University at 16, and she got a degree in chemical engineering. So after that, she went to Cornell Medical College and became an MD, and she joined the Peace Corps and worked as a medical officer in Liberia and Sierra Leone. But when she came home from there, Mae decided to follow her childhood dream. Do you remember what that was? Being an astronaut, going into space. So she became the first African-American female astronaut. And on September 12, 1992, Mae's dream finally came true when she traveled to space on the Shuttle Endeavour. Then she was officially the first African-American woman in space. Isn't that a wonderful story? We have lots of biographies about Mae and other people. You can just go to the catalog and place holds on them. And so now we've had our story. You can go to the library. Outside on the table, there's going to be some packets, and inside there, you can make your own Space Shuttle Endeavour, and you can dream. I would love to know what you're dreaming about becoming. You can have your parents email me if you'd like. But always remember, and never forget, that I miss you and that I love you. Until next time, bye-bye.